The Nittany Lions and the Buckeyes, a rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. Listen, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Nittany Lions headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Hits inside. It's Jackson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge.
Snags it, and there's running room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give, it's Jackson. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Tavian on the play action. Look out! Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Roberts. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Tavian St. Clair unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They want to run it left here. They were all over it.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him. Last week, man, he had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Right back to the well. He's past the sticks. He's loose at the 30. He's at the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off. He races some angles and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Throwing St. Clair. Oh, pressure's coming.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. He's at the top, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. St. Clair. Still looking. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. But really since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game.
Yeah, It's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take it.
The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for room, it's Martin. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to slip through and pick it up. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. Running to the left. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Beck. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. In the red area, it's Rodgers. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Tavian St. Clair. Touchdown, Ohio State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now and getting him stopped.
Looking for a crease. Got the first down. Could be an alley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for room. It's Martin. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Sets his feet. It's Beck. Nice way to knock that one down.
Well, they're trying to hit the tight end on a corner throw downfield. Nice job defensively running with the big fella and knocking it away.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Snapped on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Turning it on. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And the Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Sells the run, looking to pass. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Throwing St. Clair. fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And, man, that's a really good job by this quarterback. Seeing the spacing. Running back starts to creep down the field. He delivers it to him, and, man, is he fun to watch. That dude catches the football. Everybody in here holds his breath because he can take it the distance, starts chewing up yards, and makes the big play for this offense.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. St. Clair. Rush right in his face. Turns it upfield.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Going to the run, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Drops back, it's St. Clair. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! His third touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Cuts it upfield. It's Martin. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hunt is on its way. On the return. There he goes. Open it up. Drills him with the stiff arm. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They go play action with St. Clair. Buys time to his left. Touchdown, Buckeye! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Back to throw, time running short in the half. There he goes. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's changing the play. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with Boise State taking on the UConn Huskies. And it's the Broncos eyeing an 8th straight victory today. It's been a dream start to the season, and this game has been no different. This fan base is fired up. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looking for a crease, it's Wallace. Jumped on top of the pile.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd and long coming up. To the air, it's Beck. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Sells the run, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Turns it upfield. Still running at the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Penn State! He got it back corner of the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd.
bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Tavian St. Clair. They're all over it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. And guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. 2nd and long after the grounding call. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. On target to the left. All by himself down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Drops back on first down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Hansen.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He's going to take off. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, and it'll be first down. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And you just saw one there on the crossing route.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way.
All out of space. Touchdown, Penn State. This crowd absolutely loving it And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going to the running game. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing St. Clair. Looking to take a shot. Makes a deep grab. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. A designed run for the quarterback.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature. They're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. St. Clair on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Intercepted for the 11th time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Rush is on. Got out of trouble and throws. Short pass. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Tavian St. Clair. Under pressure. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Tavian on the play action. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Run the gun on third down, St. Clair. Makes the grab. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the run, it's Wallace. Breaks into the open. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got the back over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, we're just going to draw them to the offside. A lot of times, by the way, it's the defense that kind of relaxed for a second. You can tell they had a plan, ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Wallace. Thrust that arm out. He's got enough. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play. And what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. from the red zone. It's Wallace. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing St. Clair. On target. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
St. Clair extending the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked up.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Out wide right, it's Jackson. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Tavian St. Clair makes the grab. Touchdown, Buckeye! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making the adjustment. Sets his feet. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the third time today. Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ohio State. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going